Hannah, I feel for you because I went through this same thing with Benadryl. You still can't take any type of sedative without the bridge knowing. The bridge has to know when someone is taking medication so that they can then delegate who is on and off duty. That's just how it works. When we're at sea,
So you're saying someone that takes Valium can't perform those duties? I'm just asking.
no, Jess, that's not what I'm saying at all.
So then I would think the focus would be on you should have disclosed it to the captain, not being discussed about you can't take your medication because you're on duty, this, that, and blase, blase. I feel like that's irrelevant.
Jess, I'm not a doctor and neither are you. We can't say who can and cannot. But when your prescription comes with a warning that this may cause drowsiness and you cannot operate machinery, that's a doctor's warning.
So we're operating machinery.
Guys, it's yachting. Literally, it's yachting.
Do you guys know how medication for this sort of stuff works? You know that, like, when you have anxiety, you take medication and it brings you to normal level. It's like if you have ADHD
Thank you.
and you take Adderall, it puts you to a normal level. It doesn't work the same if you don't have the mental illness.
Yeah, but Adderall works differently than Valium.
Guys, I'm just saying, you have to check it in with the bridge. And it's not up for every crew member to decide for themselves. Because if that was the case, if Hannah says, oh, I'm fine on Valium, and Jess says, oh, I'm fine on Valium, and you're both taking Valium, and the bridge doesn't know about it, where's the accountability?
So, Malia, I've got to ask you, if it was not about the cabin arrangements and this wasn't a revenge thing, when you said to Sandy Hannah had her freak out last night, why did you not bring up then that I'd asked you to go and try and find Valium?
Did you ever think that when I brought that to Captain Sandy and I said Hannah had a freak out and I didn't report the Valium just then was because I didn't know what the hell was going on. I didn't realize that you were taking Valium all the time until I found it in our trash can and on our counter. It was right there.
You know what, Malia? So can I ask you one question? What happened the night that I asked you to go and find the Valium? Did you find it?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You're such a liar. You didn't find the Valium that night because it wasn't on board.
Yes, it was, Hannah. You took Valium
It was
that
brought
night.
on.
It was in our trash can. You were taking it all the time. There's literally footage of Valium wrappers on your bed.
There's the box of Valium.
Let me ask you this. If it wasn't Valium, what was it?
Advil PM.
Still can't take it.
Well, that's nothing to do.
You still can't take Advil PM without permission from the bridge. It's a sedative. It causes drowsiness. It has a warning. Jess, Hannah, anyone that doesn't understand this, I'm not going to fight with you. It's not about mental illness. It's not about anxiety. I have anxiety. Of course, we're all anxious. It's about maritime law and the safety of the vessel. That's all.
This is really not personal to crew. And I understand a lot of people when they're spoken to.
Well, maybe it should be disclosed a lot more obviously when you sign up on the
Well,
boat.
it is.
That
It's in
if
your
it's that
contract,
big of a
Jess.
deal,
Literally in your contract.
I've worked on so many boats and I never knew that that was such a big deal. I understand it was in my contract. What I'm saying is that if it's that big of a deal and yeah, thank you. Thanks for the tip. What I'm saying is
I'm gonna check out. This is ridiculous.
okay, bye. So what I'm saying is that if it's that big of a deal and if it's jeopardizing your license, I would think that it would be something that I would want.
You should just stop talking because you know what, Jess? You have no idea what you're talking about. You have no idea.
No, what I do understand, if it's jeopardizing your license that much,
just read your contract. The reality is it's illegal. And for some reason you want to justify it.
A good idea.
But it's illegal, Jess. Period. And so you should think twice before you take
I really wish I could talk, but let me shut up so you can have the floor and speak to yourself.